back for part 2 of my empties. This is going to be my makeup slash hair care slash body care. I don't have as much as I did in my skincare, so hopefully we'll get through it a little bit quicker, but I want to go ahead and get in. I'll put a card somewhere up here for my first part 1, which was all of my skincare, so you can go back and watch that if you haven't already. All right, let's jump right in. Let's start with the hair care and body care first. So the first thing is the Ebates dry shampoo. This is in the coconut and exotic tropical scent, which if you don't know, coconut is one of my absolute favorite things to eat and smell. So if they have a coconut option, I'm going to pick it. I do like this. However, I like the one for brunettes better because it doesn't have the white cast. But I will say that Ebates is my favorite that I have found at the drugstore price. So I already have repurchased that just in the brunette. These two, this is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. I have a baby size and I have a big size. I did not like this. I'm done with it because I used it on my kids. For me, I felt like it really weighed my hair down. I felt like it made it look oilier than it should have been. Maybe it'll work better for people who actually have thick hair, but if you have thin hair, I just don't know that I could personally recommend it. You may already own it and love it, but it just did not work for me. So I used these two on my kids when they got out of the bath, and it worked fine on their hair. It just did not like mine. This is the Soap & Glory Smoothie Star Deep Moisture Body Milk. Okay, it was a body lotion. I did enjoy the texture of this lotion. However, I don't know that I'm not going to repurchase it because I didn't love the scent. I don't know. I can't describe the scent. It says that it's almond, cocoa, yogurt, oat, and honey, which I guess maybe, but tell me if you've used a Soap & Glory that's actual, like, not the lime one, but that actually smells sweet, because that's what I was looking for. I mean, this smells sweet, but I mean like cake batter sweet. That's what I like to smell like a dessert. So if you know of one that Soap & Glory actually makes that smells like that, let me know, because I just didn't love this scent, so I'm not going to repurchase it. This has maybe one more use in it, but it was way past its expiration date. This is the MUA Skin Smoothing Polish. I should have included this in my skincare one, but it just got put in the wrong pile. So this is just a exfoliator. I liked it. Exfoliators have the same issue with me, and they probably have the same with all of them. Once I go in to put my skincare afterwards, it's just all the little grits I just can't get off my face. I can wash it, like wipe it with a microfiber towel, and it still stays on, and I just felt like these lingered a little bit more than some of my other exfoliators, so I don't know that I'm going to repurchase this. This I will most definitely repurchase, and I'm sick to my stomach that I'm done with it. This is my Zen's body oil. I talked about this in a couple of videos, one of which was my favorites video. This is the Sun fragrance, and it's vanilla, blood orange, and amber, which, I mean, come on. How does that not smell good? This is me in a bottle, and every time I put it on, I would tell Chad to smell it, and I'm like, that's just me. This is my signature fragrance. And I know they sell this in a perfume, and I've got to buy it because, oh, I just love it. So I will be repurchasing that. I love a body oil. Okay, this one's kind of random. I didn't know where to put it. This is the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. I could not stand this. Like, I don't know how else to put it. I did finish it. It comes with this little thing, which was kind of useless to me. All it has is this much left, which obviously that's not going to do anything. It was used very, very fast, and honestly, I felt like I had to use twice as much than my Dr. Bronner's bar soap that I can buy for $3 in my natural food section of this stuff. I just didn't like it. Nothing about it. And I don't get the people who absolutely love it. That's great, but I just don't get it because it was so hard for me to get all the gunk out of my beauty blenders compared to what I'm used to using. All right, so that's all the hair and body stuff. I'm pretty simple when it comes to that area of my life, so I don't have much empties. Let's get into the makeup. This is kind of makeup related. This is the Sephora Citrus Brush Cleaner. I don't know who I was watching. This was in their empties, and they were talking about how they absolutely loathed this, and I don't. I really enjoy it. It does leave a little bit of a film, like an oily film on your brushes. I don't wash my brushes in between, like, using them on me, and I carry the Cinema Secrets in my kit. This is what I use, like, if I have a really deeply saturated brush with, like, a very dark eyeshadow, I will spot clean it after I'm done using it for the next day. So that way, when I come in to do my makeup the next day, It's clean. It's had plenty of time to dry. And for that, I really enjoyed this. If you're going to use it to like clean your brushes and then automatically go back in and do it, no, I don't recommend it for that. I would recommend the Cinema Secrets for that. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Eye Makeup Remover. It worked perfectly fine. This is one of the ones I kept on my vanity. I like to keep a small one like this right next to me with some Q-tips just in case I have to clean something up. Wasn't anything hugely special, but I liked it. This is the e.l.f. Conditioning Lip Balm SPF 15, and it's in the color, I don't know, it wore off. I think, oh, here it is. Nice and Natural. So I don't know if you can see that color. There's still a little bit in there. It's a very nude color. I don't like the packaging. I don't like the packaging. I like the product, but it's so deep that it's so hard to get in there. I don't like stuff I have to put on with my fingers, so I'm not going to repurchase because of that. But if they put that in like a squeeze tube or a doe foot, I'd be all over it because I did like the formula. These are some cream shadows that sadly I just had to throw away because they dried out. This is the Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze, which I think we all know what that looks like. It's a beautiful color. It just really dries out so quickly. And the Ulta Color Coat in pretty much the same color, Metallic. Again, dried out very quickly. I don't have luck with cream shadows like that unless they're the MAC Paint Pot. I actually went through an entire thing of Laura Mercier transparent translucent powder. This is what I use in my kit. One of the powders I use in my kit. I don't love it for myself, so I don't use it on myself, but I did use it a lot in my kit because it's gone, and I will repurchase that. A few mascaras I went through. Okay, 3 of them I went through. 4 of them I went through. One of them I just didn't like. The Smashbox X-Rated. This is a deluxe sample, so I'm not sad about having to throw it away, but I just didn't like it. Didn't do anything for my lashes. This I do really like, and it's so super cheap, so I recommend it. It's the Essence I Love Extreme, and it comes in this big fat pink tube, and it's a very different kind of wand. I don't know if you can see. It doesn't hurt, but it is very different. They're kind of sectioned off into strips of bristles. I don't know, but I really enjoyed it, and I think it was like $3. This I just used in my kit because it was waterproof. It's the NYX Doll Eye Waterproof. I don't really care much about the mascaras that I carry in my kit because 99% of the time I'm using false lashes, so I only need the mascara to like meld the lashes and to use on the bottom lashes. So, I mean, I think I got that free with something, and it was waterproof, so I used it. This is the Lancome Cils Booster Primer, and it's just like the normal white primer for your lashes, and it's fell. This was my least favorite of all the primers that I have used, and I think one of the main reasons is I felt like no product would actually get onto the brush, therefore it was really hard to get it to transfer to my lashes. It may be an excellent formula, I just feel like I didn't get to use it to the best of its ability because I felt like I just couldn't get any product on the brush. This is my favorite, as of right now, mascara of all time, the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. It's a deluxe size sample. And I was out of this, I'm out of it. I've already repurchased a full size because I just love it so much. It's what I use in almost every one of my videos, and it is pretty much what I have on my eyes or my lashes in every one of these kind of videos. This is the MAC Zoom Flash Black Lash. That's a mouthful. Deluxe size sample. It was okay, nothing special. I haven't found huge luck with MAC mascaras except for the Giga Black Lash, which I use on my bottom lashes all the time. I just feel like there's nothing special about them, but I do want to try the new Instacurl. This is the NYX Eyebrow Gel. This is my preferred pomade slash gel to use on my brows and carry in my kit, and this is in the color Brunette. So I was out of that, and I have already repurchased that. A few eyeliners that I'm out of. The Marc Jacobs Highliner Crayon. This is in the brown color. I'm not out of it, but it dried up. I've had it for about a year, and I feel like I just don't need to be putting that in my tight line anyways. This is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner, and it's in the color black, and it's just a regular felt tip pen. But as felt tip pen eyeliners go, this is probably one of my very favorites. It lasted a very long time. It does not budge, and it is super black. The felt tip, it doesn't skip on my crepey eyelids, so that's a plus too. And then this is the Marc Jacobs highliner, mini highliner pencil in blacker. I have already repurchased this because I love it. I use it all the time to tight line and waterline, but I'm out of that one. A couple concealers. One I'm out of. One has actually 3 concealers. One I'm out of. 2 have expired. This one is the deluxe size sample of the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer. It's in the color L11 Neutral. I love this concealer. Love it. Love everything about it. And I will repurchase the full size. I have so many. I feel like I bought a lot of concealers lately, so I really need to get rid of some. This one just passed its prime. It's the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer. It's in the color Light. It was okay. I mean, I'm not going to repurchase it because I don't even know if they make it anymore. I just don't feel like it was that great. Okay, this is kind of a hard pill to swallow. This was a $70 concealer. $70. This is the By Terry Terribly Dense Concealer Corrector Serum. It's a very smooth concealer. It absolutely does not, I have another swatch on my hand, so don't pay attention to that. It absolutely does not settle into fine lines or wrinkles, but it also absolutely does not cover up my dark circles even while correcting. Excuse me. That's it wiped out, like blended out. Can you see where it is? No. It does not provide coverage, in my opinion. I've had it for a year. I've had it for over a year, and there's still a little bit left, but I just didn't feel comfortable using it anymore because it was that old, and I just didn't love it. So it's something I regret purchasing. I'm kind of sad because it was $70. All right, this is the Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation. I do really like this for a drugstore foundation. It does have alcohol in it, so if you are against putting alcohol in your face, I would not recommend this. However, I have heard this is a great dupe for concealer or foundations like the YSL Serum Concealer, Giorgio Armani Maestro, which I have a sample of and haven't tried yet, so I'll let you know if I think that compares. But I do like that for a drugstore concealer foundation. I'm all over the place. Okay, this is my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is just a small size. I have repurchased. I will forever repurchase because it's one of the main primers I use in my kit, and I also really enjoy it for myself. This used to be a beauty blender. I mean, it's like as pale can be, and it's very, very dry feeling. I used this for about 4 months. It was just time to kick it to the curb, but I'm okay because I'm using my Beauty Junkie sponges and I love them so much. All right, just a couple more things. This is the Sephora Super Nourishing Lip Balm. This is the one I keep on my vanity. I'm trying to get through an RMS one right now, but once I do that, I know I won't repurchase the RMS because it's like almost $30, where this one's $5. So I'll get the Sephora one again. And then I went through 2 Scentbirds. So this one's the Gucci Guilty Black Love and the Prada Candy Love. 2 totally different ones. This one is got like a sweet, sexy, musky scent. This one is just flat out cake. I mean, it's cake. So this is, I love wearing this during the day and this at night, but I love both of them and recommend their scents 150%. I really did enjoy it. That's it. That's all for my empties. I have finally finished up. I love when I finish up because I can start anew, and I'm sure I will be back with another one in a few months. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure and do so down below before you leave. I don't want you to miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, and I hope you all have a very blessed